Hello. Hey. Sunday, 13th March 2016, 1:18 p.m. So I'm just recording while doing things. I'm just gonna go into my diet fails list because I had some diet failures, which I still haven't recorded. The first one was on, let me go to this calendar program. It was on Friday, so it's 11th March. So Friday, 11th March 2016. I had one chapati and with stir fried but with one onion and one tomato, both stir fried in 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. I think that was my dinner. Yesterday was Saturday, 12 March 2016. Oh yeah, I had like one plate of, this is like a Sri Lankan dish. It's like a sweet rice. I'm gonna put brackets. Pongal. We call it pongal or something. I don't know. It's like a sweet rice. It has it's got sugar in it. It's got raisins, cashews, and you cook it like rice, but it's like a sugary. It's like a sugary kind of. I think you put like, what do you call those? It's like a sugar thing, but it's like it's in this brown. It's not brown sugar. It's something else. Anyway, so I had that for dinner. Well, I just put dinner, like dinner, colon, Friday also. So yeah, and because of that, today morning my weight was 64.5. And I wasn't happy with that. I think that's finished. Yeah, my weight was 64.5. On the 11th it was 64.1, 12 64.3. You know, and then today is 64.5, and I'm like, oh, this is just not acceptable. So anyway, so my weight has been around the 64 mark pretty consistently, except on the 4th of March I was 65.9, and the 5th of March I was 65.4. But for every other day of this month I've been in the 64 range. So my goal is to actually get in the 63 range this week. This week I want to get into the 63 and stay in the 63. And hopefully I can do that. And then if I can do that, then I'll work on 62. So it's like doing it gradually. Okay, so that was talked about. So actually, I'm actually waiting for my I'm here. I'm roasting some lunch. It's 1 potato, 1 tomato, and 1 mushroom. I put that in a coconut oil, which coconut oil sort of thing. And I put, I'm just roasting it in the oven. I do it for like half an hour. And then I take the tomato and I'll probably take the mushroom out. I haven't really eaten mushroom recently. But I'll take the mushroom and tomato out and put it on the plate, and then I'll turn the potato slices over and I'll let them cook for maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes max. And then I'll eat it. Okay. So, still working through my reminder thing. Oh, I did I saw some videos on voice training, and I'm going to start doing that properly now. Because I put it on my list. It's like 6 days a week. On Saturdays I'm going to usually take a day off, but 6 days a week, every daily practice. So I saw some video and did some exercises. And, you really have to do the exercises, otherwise, it's just. I also want to go to. I need to get my. I need to get speech therapy anyway. I need to see a speech pathologist so I can pronounce my words properly. Yeah. But this is like I think I might actually pay them $20 sometime, because these videos are available on YouTube. But I think if they're helpful, and I just want to support people who are giving content away, and for the useful and stuff. All right. Now, today morning, all right. Okay, now I have actually my medication, right? Like I used to like on the on 28th December 2015, my spironolactone, which is this thing, which I first blocking it's a testosterone thing. I used to take the. Let me see my thing. That's not it. Where is my video? All right. So I used to take this. This is 100 milligrams. Before I got my surgery. After I got my surgery, I started taking 25 milligrams every day. But my endocrinologist said, well, my adrenaline, which is for both men and women, pituitary gland, some gland produces androgen. It's not exactly testosterone, but it's similar properties. That's why, I've heard that when women after menopause, when they stop producing estrogen, that gland creates. That's why if you see women later in life, they might have a bit of hair growing, or they might even go the head starts balding or whatever, because there is no estrogen in the system to counterbalance that. Anyway, so yeah, I was taking 25 milligrams every day, but then my endocrinologist said, well, this level it's not over the limit, but it's on the high end of the limit. This kind of reading for both men and women, it's like the same reading. It's not different. So mine was on the higher limit, and he said, oh, why don't you increase the dosage? So I went to 50 milligrams a day. I think I saw my endocrinologist, and I went to on Monday, 18th January 2016. I went to 2 tablets of this a day. Now, I was doing that well. I was consistently doing it, but it was making me so tired. I would barely have any energy. I don't know how I just went to work, and it was just I get so tired, right? And I also get those things where if I suddenly get up, I get this kind of, probably low blood pressure or something, when the blood fails to go to your brain or fast enough, and you feel kind of dizzy or whatever. So what I've decided on my own is on Thursday, 10th of March 2016, a couple of days ago actually, I decided to go down to 1.5. So that's 125 milligram and 1 half a tablet. So that's 37.5 milligram. Now usually when I have noticed is when I go from changing my medication, if I'm going up or if I'm going low, something happens weird to my sex drive thing. I don't know, it just gets this weird thing where it just. So anyway, so today, I recently changed the level, right? Today, I don't know how much I took today. I don't know if I took 37.5 today, or actually took 50 plus 12.5, because when I take my medication, in the morning I eat my oatmeal and I take my medication, and I'll be seeing the TV show Gilmore Girls, and I won't be concentrating all these. So I just take it. Sometimes I forget if I actually took a medication. So today I'm not sure if I took 37.5 or 2 tablets of these plus a half. which is what, 62.5. So anyway, but the idea is to just take 37.5 from now on. And I felt really in the morning today when I was doing my exercise, I felt like I had a little bit more energy. It really, androgen really gives you energy, wherever it's from, whatever gland. I mean, you really feel your mood and your energy level. I mean, it's just really, So I think 37.5 is a good compromise, because 50 was really draining me. So 25 was maybe a bit low. So 37.5, I think it's a pretty good compromise. I mean, I've got to respond to how my body is reacting. If the endocrinologist says 50, doesn't mean I have to go on. I'm actually going to tell him, yeah, I tried this, and I think 37, it seems like a good place. Now, what I really want to talk about is, today, when I got from sleep, or when I was sleeping, I felt like I had like a wet dream. And I haven't had this in like such a long time. Basically, I have to tell you, my drive is like non-existent. I'm happy with that. I really do not like, I'm not really comfortable with my sexuality. I'm just going to be frank. I just don't want to deal with that. So today I got this wet dream and I was like, and then, so I thought maybe it was in my dream, but when I got up, I was like, when I went to the bathroom, I found like there was this kind of, this is gonna be graphic. It's a very small amount, like, just like a very small amount, like this sticky fluid, but it cannot be sperm because I do not have testes, but it's just a very clear, very little amount of it. It's just like a dot on my underwear. and it didn't have any smell. I'm trying to say, what is this? No smell, very clear, and very little of it. And I was like, I don't like this. I don't like having this thing, whatever it is, this clear, barely there, it's like a no smelling, whatever thing it is. And it just, so I don't like that. And this has happened to me before. Usually when my hormone level changes, something happens with my sex drive or whatever, like something happens. But then, like, even when I started, like after my surgery, I had these weird things where I had this, and that was that was the time where I made my video, I'm masturbating for the first time in a year. That was about the time when I made it. But then, after taking my 25 milligram pill for maybe over a week, then everything settled down, and yeah, it went back to normal. I didn't have any whatever drive or whatever. So usually it takes a while for this thing to happen. I think after a week of taking this, probably get back to stable, like don't bother me kind of level. So but the thing is, that experience today morning, where I did my exercise, and I actually went to the shower and I just washed myself because I just didn't like it. I just didn't like that thing on me or whatever. And I changed my underwear and everything, clothes. So what this revealed to me, this is the reason I'm actually making this movie, not the movie, this video. What this revealed to me is that I really do not like, I'm not comfortable with my male, whatever you call it, my penis-induced sexuality. I don't like using the word male because I was looking at myself in the mirror and I look very, like my body, like it's really soft, like really, really soft, and I've been losing weight and I feel like I look quite feminine. So it's kind of weird to say it's male. It just doesn't. Anyway, so but I just didn't. What the revelation I had was that I really do not like this part of my body. I don't want to have this masculine type of sexuality. I just do not like it. And I've thought about this before so many times. It just doesn't suit me. I've always felt uncomfortable with it. Even if I did get pleasure or whatever from the physical thing, I just it just doesn't, for all kinds of reasons. It's not. It is so. I mean, I don't know how to really say it. It's just not who I am. To put it another way, I am the person. I am a receiver, not the giver. That is as visual as I can put it. I am so not comfortable with that thing. The being in the position of the active, and I know these are problematic terms, but it's not who I am. And I've always said I've had an indifference to my penis. I really didn't care much about it. To me, it wasn't such a thing I was obsessed about. To me, it was just a tool to pee. That's basically what I use it for. I mean, whatever. Yes, it has these pleasure nails or whatever, but I wasn't like really caught on. It wasn't such a big thing about. It wasn't something I really thought about. It wasn't like but now, having had this experience and how I really felt very uncomfortable, how I really didn't like it. I mean, it's sort of like a clear kind of indication to me, like, yeah, I really do not want to have this part of my physiology in me. It just makes me feel very uncomfortable. It's psychologically it makes me uncomfortable. So, yeah. I don't know if I feel like it's dirty or something. I mean, I don't know. You could, I don't know. Even when I was a kid, like I've talked about this before. I don't know if I should mention it, but I remember seeing my mom naked and my dad, like. For me, I've always associated penis with being very aggressive and threatening. Because of having, as a 5-6-year-old child, seeing this thing between my parents. Also, I remember my mom saying once to me, because I was on top of my brother. I had just come back from school and I was sort of like trying to strangle him, or I don't know, hugging him or something. And mom said, "Don't do that. That's not nice." Maybe she thought it looked sexual a little bit, so I felt very guilty about that. So you could say, okay, this is what explains the fact that you don't like this, this penis-induced sexuality. I don't know. Maybe this explains it, but I don't know. I mean, maybe, but I don't think that's good enough for me. It's not really that. It's not that I don't hate it. There's that. It's just also like the fact that my personality is like this passive person. I like being like that. That's who I am. I don't. Trying to make me into the active role is like you're making me. It's like trying to. It's like forcing me to be something I'm not. I don't think there's anything wrong with being the passive thing, role or position or passive, whatever, you know what I'm saying, active, passive. So I like the passive role. I feel so comfortable in it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I feel so comfortable in that role. So this is just sort of like a revelation to me, like, before I was sort of hinting at it here, but today morning I was like, man, this is so clear. I really don't want this in me. I just don't want it. I just don't want to wake up and have this kind of issue or feel like this thing and producing these whatever it's producing. I'm glad my testes I got, but this is it's still like the fact that so it's like I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, when I talk about this, I don't want it to come across like I hate my body. I'm going to destroy my body. I don't want to create that kind of impression, because that just seems a bit too aggressive, and I don't want to like aggressively hate my body. No, it's not like that. It's more like I don't like it. I don't. This creates psychological discomfort in me, and for me, I think having this thing dealt with, like let's say having SRS complete, surgery, and having that removed and having a different kind of construction. I think I don't see that as a I see that as a I don't see that as a bad aggressive act. Oh, some people say you're mutilating your body. No, no, no. It's not like that. It's more like I want to say it in a way where it seems like what I'm trying to convey to you, like, yeah, I want to get the surgery to, yeah, and I want to get SRS basically. I mean, this is sort of confirmed to me, and I see, whenever I see other trans women talk about having SRS, I just get so jealous and bitter. I really do. I'm like, when I see someone talk about SRS, I just get really bitter because I feel like, and it's always like this thing that's always hanging around, and there's like it's like something I haven't dealt with, So I don't want to be jealous and bitter, and yeah, so something I want to, want to aspire to get. So yeah, I want to get it. So so this is really like a confirmation to me, Just yeah, I really, I think getting it the SRS would be a good thing for me, and I'm just gonna save up that $20,000-$30,000 I need and get a job and get that surgery, and hopefully I can get it by my 40th birthday. I'm 37 now. I'm getting too old. And this has nothing to do with anyone else. I don't care if I spend the rest of my life, even after having a surgery, I don't care if the rest of my life I'm like a new virgin, second time, and never in a relationship. If I spend the rest of my life by myself, I am fine with that. But I'm just doing it just for my own personal comfort. It has nothing to do with anyone else. Like I said, previously, I'm only going to be with someone if I really want to be with them. I'm not going to be with someone just for convenience, or I'm afraid of being alone. No, I would only want to spend time with someone if I really felt like spending time with them. And you don't have to have sex anyway. Sex is like whatever, Not everyone is like whatever, Sometimes you just want to spend time with people. I don't think you need to have sex with them. So, so like I said, I don't. I've got some issues with sexuality. Maybe it's just having this out. Having the SRS will just make things a little bit more comfortable for me. I just wanted it for getting more psychological comfort, remove all of these stressors. These kinds of, like today, what happened was a stressor, created anxiety, conflict. I don't know. Remove these stressors. All right. Anyway, so it's 1:42. I have to go check up on my food. So I'm recording this in photo booth. I didn't want to record it directly into iMovie because anyway, I just want to mention, like, when I uploaded my last video, when I checked, there was like 1 like and 1 view, and whatever. I was like, who the fuck? And then when I went to check my comment, it was like a spam comment. So I think that like was by this person who just does it. I got like 2 spam comments. So these people just spam your video and they like your video. I don't know. I don't think that was a genuine like. Just wanted to mention that. Anyway, back from just turning my potato things over, and look, another spam comment. Look at this. Why are these people doing this? I'm gonna just delete it. Like, I hate this spam shit. Look at that. Look at it. It's like so annoying. Oh, come on, computer. Hey, look. There are 3 comments. There are no comments. I had to delete 3 spam comments, and I'm pretty sure this like was just like because it came with the first comments. I'm pretty sure that was like whatever. And who disliked my last videos? Like, what the fuck? Why did you who dislikes this? This is a vlog. This is the personal vlog. Why would anyone dislike that video? Jesus. Whatever. I mean, I think it's so rude. You leave a comment. Don't just dislike and go. That's kind of rude. Anyway, this is the site I'm doing. I'm trying to do some, I'm going to try and do this transgender, I got good, all these spectrogram and things like that. So. Oh, they got this thing. Oh, different keys there. Anyway. Okay. Distort lens. I was just trying to sleep, but I just got a revelation. God, my eyes aren't getting this light. Anyway, it's like what Tuesday, 15th March, 2016. Oh yeah, we're just trying to go to sleep. It's a little past 8 p.m. Yeah, I did some voice practice today. I was gonna start doing it. Your speaking voice is breathy. Breathy. It's not like a high pitched. Anyway, so the revelation is. Oh, this camera distorts my face. I think it is. The revelation is. I just realized this. I mean, I kind of suspected it, and I assumed it, I guess, but I really. I mean, I think I'm a very strong person. I don't mean like strength, physical strength. I think I'm very weak now. But like I'm talking about inner strength. I don't know what you call it, mental strength. I don't think it's just mental strength. It's a sort of combination of mental, emotional, psychological. Well, the will to live. Yeah, I think I'm a very strong person. I'm very tough. I'm very hard to beat. Like beat down. I'm actually pretty tough. I'm a tough cookie. And I don't know. I don't give myself enough credit for how strong I really am. I'm not trying to be vain. I just want to I don't know, maybe it's an ego, or combination of ego, character, or whatever. Who knows? It might just be an big ego. Yeah, it's pretty hard to beat me. I mean, inside anyway. You might be able to beat me on the outside, but deep down inside, yeah, I don't think you can really beat me. I don't think someone can really bring me down or put me down. I might get hurt or whatever, but deep down inside, I think I still got that inner belief or inner something, confidence, something. It's really hard to get to me. Where it counts, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's because I protect myself and I don't let people get to me, or I don't let people. Maybe it's because I got such a huge shell that I don't expose my true vulnerability. I don't know. But, yeah. Just something. Yeah, I know, I've gone through a lot of. Sorry. I've gone through a lot of, difficulties. And, I mean, I'm still hanging in there. Still ticking along, so I guess that shows something. I mean, it's not as big as I think it is, but I don't know. I think it's something. It's pretty. I think I'm pretty strong inside. I think I'm a pretty strong person. That doesn't mean people don't get to me, maybe in a superficial or some kind of way. I do get annoyed and hurt and. Oh, sorry, I just feel very sleepy right now. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. So, yeah. That's all I wanted to say. It's my big revelation. Man. Still working on my, trying to finish up my readings and working on my disclosure statement. Making copies. Do a little bit at a time, Even like looking for jobs and I haven't applied. I applied for one yesterday, I think, but that was like a makeup job. I remember I applied for 9, so that this was the 10th one. Made up for not applying for 10, so put it on that same list. But but like red this. Oh my god, red ink. This I should have applied for this last week. Before Friday, 11th March 2016. The linked application. Oh, that's just my own records, which I have to give to my employment services provider. Is that what they're called? Dieting, exercising, just sticking to my routine, amending and updating my routine as required. Required. Oh man, I need to get some sleep. I feel so tired still. I still feel very, very tired. God, I gotta get. I was thinking of getting my antidepressants down from 150 milligrams to 75. That might help with some energy level thing. Oh, there I go, yawning again. Anyway, alright. Yeah. Let me see this. Oh, no. Yes, I am also a weak person. I am weak. Weak in the sense of being sentient and vulnerable to suffering, harm. I can be harmed. I can be harmed. I can be destroyed. Oh my god. I'm just taking a break between my studies. Yeah, I practice on my voice again today morning, so it's just gonna take time. All these, it's good to actually do the proper practice. So yeah. What the hell? Oh yes, I removed my nail polish. I'm just taking a break. I'm just gonna relax here, lie on the bed. It's good to do that work experience journal. I should have done it while I was doing my work experience, but I asked them about it and they said it's okay. I can complete it retrospectively. So I've been making copies of my annexes to my disclosure statement. I do a little bit each day, because otherwise it gets too tedious. Tedious. Oh yeah, I was looking up this accounting thing. Now, if you would ask me if I was when I was young whether I would do something accounting or whatever, and I would like, no way, man. That's like so boring, man. That isn't cool. And I look now, I'm actually looking at that course. You can actually like become an accountant, like even if you didn't study finance stuff at uni, you can still do either a postgraduate accounting course or there's this course called this is like I don't know what exactly a chartered accountant is. So I went to this site. Apparently, it's like a very ethical and qualified accountant or something, and if you have a degree other than accounting, like that is recognized by this body. Obviously, I think I have one. I have two. You can do this course. It's called Chartered Accounting Foundations, where you have to do like 10 units. But the thing is, good thing about this course is like this is for people basically who later in life decide to change their career or something. So you can, it's like online. So you, like each unit is like $1,000, and you have to take I think 3 exams, and each exam is 18 multiple choice or something. 3-hour exam or 1 exam, I don't know. So, but the good thing is like you study at your own pace, and so this allows you to, study at your own pace, so you can study at home and then eventually just go to the venue and do the exam. And this is another way to do this. And why am I interested in accounting? Because, like, basically, one of my, like, I was looking at, like, what type of job I can do, and I'm like thinking, what can I do? It's like, it just feels very depressing, and I'm like, my biggest problem is by far is actually working with people. People are the biggest problem for me. Like the jobs like sales, customer service, that is just like, not only do I feel very uncomfortable doing it, I mean, not only do I not have this feel confident or competent to do it, I feel very stressed out doing it. It's not something I like doing. I I've always been the sort of person where I like working by myself, and I like working, even as a kid, I like doing things on my own. I don't like working with other people. And I know these days you have to work with other people, but I want to do a job where they can basically put me in a basement somewhere, give me the work, and then just go away, let me be, and just work on So I'm kind of good at mathematics. I've been good at it. So crunching numbers, seems like, just working in a basement or whatever, like just keep me away from the people. I don't want to socialize, so I just don't like dealing with people. I find it the most stressful thing ever. Like all of my work experiences, the stuff I had the most problem by far was the people. Like the work wasn't like I like doing the work. I mean I can do it, but people, oh my god, I just can't. It just stresses me out. So that's why I'm thinking, maybe I could do something like an account, so it's also like there's a bit of job security. I mean, look at me, I'm unemployed. I've been unemployed for most of my life. I don't have any, I'm 37, I ain't getting younger. Who knows, I might, when I was talking about fragility and suffering, I was also thinking like, I'm working so hard, and then, anything could happen. Like tomorrow I could get like, hey, you got some condition and you only got like a few more months to live. So it's like, how do I cope with something like that? So every day it takes like a discipline to do everything. It's like a very boring thing sometimes, It's a routine, and routine can seem very boring. But I feel like I've got to keep on, everyone is in the same boat, I'm in the same boat as anyone else. So lots of people who work so hard and then they don't achieve what they want to achieve because of something happens, and, you know, it's just, it's just kind of really messed up. But I don't want to let that stop me from doing what I can do and what I want to do. I mean, achieving these goals aren't like the most important thing in the whole world, but I do have goals and I want to try and achieve them. I want to be productive. That's my main goal, is to be productive. I want to give something back to society. I just don't want to feel like I'm not doing anything. God, that was such a big rant. That was such a big rant. Hey, this is my rest time. I should be using this time to rest. I'm just looking for this lens. Sometimes distorts. Just my concerns and fears. I don't know about this application, this admission thing. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get admitted or not. And there's a whole criminal. Will I be reported to the police? They haven't done it. So I don't know if they will, but you never know with these people. You just don't know. Anyways, I'll just leave it at that. Hello. Oh God, I keep on doing this, don't I? I just uploaded a video yesterday. There's a pinball here saying I'm not gonna make any more private vlogs. And today morning I was just seeing a video and thought, I miss making vlogs. So I don't know. So I think I'll probably continue making vlogs. I gotta shave. I haven't shaved in a while. Today's Saturday, 19th March 2016, and I am going to go to the dentist. It's 7:46 a.m. God. Dentist, pimple. Oh, pimple. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'll just make videos when I feel like it. My usual. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I gotta edit these videos. So I'm recording these directly into iMovie. Yeah, this thing. This is how it is. It's like half of it goes to the side like that. That's just how it is. It's not like, I don't think this is too big for me or anything. Maybe it is too big for me. I don't know. But it seems to. I think it's like, I don't know. For some reason it's. I don't know. So I just finished editing some of my last this week's video. Still have a bit to do. The good thing about this video is I don't have to watch it. But I have to make that stupid timestamp. I'm just gonna put it, get ready with me. Yeah, because I'm really tired, because I get this obsessive compulsive thing where I've got to like do the timestamp in such a detail, and it's like, why am I doing this? I'll only put a timestamp for those things that I, feel relevant or what I would consider pointing out for my own purposes. So yeah, it's 9:15 a.m. I have to get ready. I have to get ready. Oh no, not this light. This light. Oh shit. Oh, this light. This light is such a horrible light. Horrible. Oh man, I don't know what to wear. It's cold. It is slightly cold. Oh shit. It is slightly cold. Yes, like I said, I'm gonna have to. All my clothes are gone. I just got this. This is my jumper. My jumper too. Clothes. I want my clothes back. All of my clothes. God damn it. I guess I'll write this. I haven't worn this in a while. I haven't worn this in a while. So, oh yes, I got it off this heater because this is a. Let me see. Look at this. Oh, look at that. So today my weight was like 64.3. I couldn't make it to my 64 point. It's 60. Yeah, 64.3. My goal was to get down into the 63, but I couldn't do it because I don't know. I'm gonna change up my diet a bit. I'm gonna go to some raw veggies for the raw veggies for the lunch. It's because I think I eat way too much protein and fat for my breakfast. I really love my breakfast. I think that's the best meal of my day is my breakfast. Yes, I think that is my best meal. Well, that's pretty good. This is kind of and these sides are pretty good. Pretty good. After all what I got. I want this in a while. Look at that. Yes. Oh man, I'm so tired. I'm not tired. I'm actually not that tired, but all this dressing up away. The dressing up is tiring. And we gotta expend energy. Today's my rest day. Saturday is my rest day. So yeah, that's what I love. I lost weight. I mean, it seems a bit fatter now than before. I mean, like, what I'm trying to say is, this is my body. Obviously, I've got to, lose some more weight there. Oh God, my thoughts of explaining things, explaining things is not the problem. Explain things. Explain. What I'm saying is, like, when I do my exercise in the morning, I can see, like, hey, before I was like having a lot of fat on me. So a couple of months ago, I was like close to 70. Now I'm like 64. So those kilos, like, I'm like, yeah, it sort of comes out. That's not the problem. There's a bit of fat around there, and so it's a bit like. I was worried that my shoulders would be very big, but they're not really that big, because my hips are sort of coming, but sometimes my stomach feels a bit more because I ate food. It's true. If you eat the food, it does. Oh, I shaved. Shaved. It's 9:21. 9:21. We just stop the recording and make sure this recording. Yeah, it did record, but I was hoping this week's video would be less than an hour. But unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be slightly over, probably over an hour. Probably. Yeah, my tummy looks a bit bigger now. I mean, in the morning it's not like that because no, I had my breakfast. But I definitely want to go down. I want to go down. Now I've got, last year's New Year's resolution was to get down to 64. So I'm at 64. The next goal is to get down to 62. And then I'll go to 60. I'll make small goals. Yeah, but more achievable. Yeah, but so yes, I've been thinking about the whole accounting thing or whatever. So like, they say accounting is very boring. But I think it's something I can do because I'm pretty good at math. So I don't know. I could do those number things. I don't have to deal with too many people, and like this course I was talking about, it's like $500 for an exam, basically. And it's recognized as a professional body. There are apparently three professional bodies. Yeah, I'm not using my thing because I didn't wash it, so. God damn it. What the fuck do I do with my... I forgot this. How to do it. How do you do it with if you're just doing it with your hands? Yeah, there are three professional accounting bodies recognized by the Department of something in Australia, and one is called the CPA, which is the Certified Professional Accounting or something. The next one is called the Institute of Chartered Accountants, and the third one is called the Institute of Public Accountants. So the one I'm looking at, when I look at you can go to the website, the CPA, yeah, I'm not going to link all that. I'm not going to see this video. I just can't stand it. Too much work. Today's my rest day. I want to relax. So the Institute of the CPA, like they have like 10 units or something, or I don't know how many. But you have to each exam is like $500, and you just they give you the study materials, you do the study materials, and then you can you know, oh god, this is so bad. I wonder if I've even done this. Put it with my finger like this. God, it looks so yeah, so you have to take the exam within 12 months of registering for the course. You can only fail it a maximum of 4 times. So yeah, so I don't know how I have no idea. I don't know anything about accounting, so maybe I'll just look some videos on accounting beginner. Well, what is this? Oh my god. I know it has something to do with numbers and financial statements and taxes and all this shit. All this thing, whatever. Generic word shit. I know. Good. I'm just patting that. What the fuck? Why am I bringing it there? That'll do. Maybe it won't do, but it'll have to do. That'll have to do. I don't know if it will do, but it'll have to do. So, yeah, I'm still working through my disclosure statement. I do it every day, a little bit at a time. I've got this very strict kind of routine thing where, you know, that keeps me, you know, motivated. My disclosure is almost like 20 pages. Basically, I'm like going through my whole life. Since I came here, it's like all my school shit, like how I truancy from school, my attempt at finishing courses and withdrawing, and oh yeah, I've got to actually scan all my tax stuff. I think I did the department did a tax for me on 2006 because I worked in 2005, so they automatically did a tax for me. Yeah, I got the refund of $99 back. Remember for last year, so I got that back. Good. Like I said, I don't owe the government any money because I haven't worked. I haven't really earned that much money to owe them any money, and I've been on unemployment benefits practically my whole life. Oh, it's so hard getting a job in my position. Because I'm like so back, like behind the curve or whatever the phrase is. Oh my god. That'll do. Well, if it doesn't do, then I can't do anything about that. Oh no, this annoying blue light. This really sucks. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. Now it's so dark. Jeez. Oh, it's so dark. Anyway, yeah. That's on my neighbor. Okay, I'm not gonna say what I saw, but because I will respect my neighbor's privacy. Anyway, but it is quite interesting. So, oh God, it's dark. So, yeah, so, yeah. So today, yeah, I've got to actually order some products, like some products, some products. Yeah, when you train on your voice, you have to about like really, you know, lots of practice. Lots of practice is needed. I mean, I'm basically at the starting, so hopefully a couple months later, maybe 6 months, a year later, maybe my voice might be a little bit more, my vocal cords might be more flexible. That's what the training does, is so it's so you can have more range, you know. Anyway, what the hell? So, yeah, I gotta go to the dentist right here. God, what if he's gonna put that injection? And you remember last time it was swollen up. God damn it. I really want to get a job. I want to make some money. I want to get my surgeries, and I gotta do my root canal. And God damn it, this is expensive. Translation is expensive. So yeah. Oh babe. Hopefully the thing will go well or whatever. Later. It's me, wearing a jumper. I'm very holy shit. I'm nothing gonna just in my hair. Yeah, I don't know. I've got some foundation on my lips. Foundation on my lips. Oh, I gotta take my dog. See, there was a lot of mess there. I've been gradually cleaning things because I need to, a lot of documents in there I need to get out and put it into my life disclosure statement to the board of the legal practitioner board. I'm still kind of messy, but Yes, we can go. I don't want to touch the shoe because I gotta wash my hands. Oh, shit. I gotta wash my hands. We gotta use that. It's like a antibacterial cream. Oh, shit. Oh, this is my own stuff. Okay, I washed my hands. I got some pretty crazy obsessive compulsive germaphobe type things. I got everything. Oh man, my shoe just came out. That was a bit of a joke. I mean, my shoe came out, but I managed to scrunch it back in with my other foot. That reminds me of that My Left Foot. I haven't seen that movie, But I was thinking about it the other day where when I was doing my studies and my reading, I was thinking like, because for me it's like I have really bad concentration problems. Oh, light. Oh, my mouth is very dry. And sometimes I feel like, oh my god, I'm moving so slowly. And I was thinking to myself, there are people out there in this world who've got conditions like that, like, but they're so patiently and they're so determined that they set themselves, they're like so like focused on their, and so even though something seems so hard to do, they patiently do it, and it's because they're determined to do it, and that's sort of like inspiring. So I feel like sometimes I feel like I've got a disability, learning disability in the terms of like concentrating. I've got really bad concentration skills, and so I feel like even though I'm making very slow progress, just doing a little bit at a time, everyone's different. For me, like, maybe all I can do is that this is how much I can do, but it's a dogged determination. Sorry if I spit. So like that's things like that are kind of inspiring when you see or hear people like Stephen Hawking. Like he can only sit in the wheelchair. He's got that device, but he communicates with that device. That device. Sometimes the V as a W, like a device. That's just I guess. I just get frustrated with myself sometimes, like I don't do things quick enough. But I have to start somewhere. Even like with my voice practice, I feel like, oh my god, this is so slow, and I can get frustrated. But like you just need to have that dogged determination. Just keep on doing it. You keep on doing it. You keep on trying. Like this legal thing over here where I feel like all these obstacles, So I kept on trying, and I'm not saying I'm gonna like that's my go somewhere, but it's just like, don't give up. The moment you give up, that's when you're lost. There are limits. Obviously, like if you got like a illness, like there are circumstances beyond our control. I need to go to the Wentworthville, right? Just in my mind, okay. Yes, there are circumstances beyond our control, and we can't do anything about it. But these other things, like where it seems frustrating, and you're not getting results. I hate the sun. And those kinds of things, like, it's difficult. I'm not going to say it's easy to do. It is difficult. It's difficult for me. I'm still struggle with my frustrations and all that. So anyway, I'll just fucking finish the appointment. So basically, he said that tooth is. I got the stupid shot. What did he say? Something. Oh yeah, he said that the nerve was dead or something, and if I wanted to keep the tooth, I have to do another root canal. So, So I've got 2 root canals to do, one on my lower one and one on my top one. And I've got a temporary filling. I made an appointment to go back in a little over a week, so 30th of March, which is a Wednesday morning. What time was it? 9 a.m. So, oh god, I can feel the numbness. Yuck. God, I hate that. It makes me feel like vomiting. Anyway, so it's just one place. Well, this pimple is gonna give me a pain. I'm gonna go home and throwing up. I'm gonna go home. Encode this video and upload it. Usually my plan is to upload every Saturday night my time. That's Australian Eastern Standard Time, AEST. Saturday night, AEST is if I make a video, I will upload it on Saturdays. Saturdays.